Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Zyplo here, and in today's video, I'm gonna be going over how to level up your characters the fastest in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. More specifically, with the characters that you don't really play, because I know everyone has their main character. Like for example, mine is Boomerang, and I'm getting to the point where I'm trying to max out pretty much all my characters. The reason why I'm also doing this is because I actually had a comment in one of my past videos saying that they were trying to figure out ways to level up and like what's the fastest in my opinion. So I decided to, dive deep and experiment with certain things to see what I found that was the fastest. So keep in mind, this is from my experimentation. This is what I believe is the fastest, and this is what I'm going to be doing. So, if you guys have a faster way, please leave a comment down below to let me know. But to start us off, one of the things that I noticed when I was like, researching about this maybe and looking at YouTube videos, especially from the big YouTubers, is that they tell you that one thing you should do to get XP is raise your level to the max, which is invasion level 5. The problem with that is that when you're low level, it is very hard to kill enemies. It basically feels like you're shooting marshmallows at the enemies. Even the little grunts, it takes a long time, especially at level 1. As you increase your level, of course, it'll get easier, but to start, it's very prolonging and terrible. And the reason why that's important is because that makes everything in the world when it comes to these missions that they also recommend in their YouTube videos, just because it says psyched up character. So these psyched up missions, like, yeah, they're good because you can gain hella XP faster, I guess. But the problem with doing these missions on the harder world levels, like Invasion level 5, for example, is that it takes forever to finish these missions. It literally takes forever. So what I did is I started just farming Promethium coin, and I started doing this specific mission just a lot, because this mission right here is very easy to complete and very fast. You can do this very fast if you get better at it, because there's very different ways to cheese this mission, and I'll show you what I mean by that. But yeah, this is the if you guys want the simple answer, this is the best way that I found to increase the XP. If you want the explanation, the reason why is because if you notice, so on my main character is level 30. You'll notice that on mastery level 8, or even like any of these mastery levels, it coincides with the level of your character. So as you increase your level, the more XP you get from these missions, no matter what mastery level, it all increases everything. So for example, since my character is level 30 and I mastery level 8 right here, like let's just say I were to do this mission, I'd get 32 XP off the bat without any of the XP stats and bonuses that you can get on your gear, right? But if you notice, if I go to my shark character, he's level 17 right now, but you'll notice that the XP drops. So the XP is actually 18,000 on mastery level 8. And if I go to my level 1 character, you'll notice that it drops significantly as well. So the reason why this is important is because every time you level, this increases. So that's how you keep on basically getting one level, one level, one level. And since this is the fastest mission that I found to be very fast, and you can do it very fast, you can just keep grinding this. And the XP will always keep increasing as long as you keep on leveling up, which is really good, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So that happens with all the world stuff. But like I said, the reason why I just don't do this world stuff is because it's pointless. Like, first of all, this isn't even the fastest way to get Promethium. Second, it takes forever to do these missions, and third, you have to travel to all these missions, and it's kind of tedious and annoying. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know how to get Promethium the fastest way is literally just by farming the red terminats that you find around the map. I'll show you what I mean by that. One of the fastest ways, to me at least now learning about this, somebody actually commented under one of my posts and told me that you can actually go to these little terminats right here, these red ones, and you can find them a lot in this section of the map, actually, like over here. Usually I always make a waypoint to this Coliseum right here on the map, so it's kind of close to here, and I'll always find a lot just sitting around everywhere. And then you'll want to be on incursion level 5, which is the highest you can, and then you'll want to kill this, of course. Sometimes it's running away from you, but usually I just knock it with craze and then just melt it with my shotgun. And then as you can see, I got 1,500 Promethium coin just from that. So now I'm at 7,000 Promethium coin. So, you know, you'll find this very common around this area of the map, like I said. So if you want to just come over here and look around, I'll probably find another one really quick. And you'll just keep on getting 1,500 if you're on invasion level 5. So as you can see right here, there's another one right here. I'm just going to go to it. I usually just melee it because I have an ability that turns them 50% chance into craze. And then once it's crazed, I'll just melt it on invasion level 5. And then I'll get 1,500 more. And then as you can see, if you look at my map, now I'm at 8,600. So I'm just basically farming for these red Terminats. It's super fast. It's way faster than the killing time, to be honest. So I might have to make another updated video just for that. But you're basically seeing it right now. Like, killing the red Terminats is the fastest way, and I would recommend coming around this side of the map because that's where I found it the most. It could be anywhere, literally, and you can't search it. Like, if you press this button right here to search like enemies, you can't find Terminats like this. Like, you have to just walk around and just find them. But yeah, once you have enough Promethium coins, so like as you can see right now, I'm at 8,000. Then I would just come over here, go on your alt character, keep on grinding this exact mission. So make sure it's Worlds Unfair, and then yeah, just keep on, you know, progressing through the mastery levels as you go. So like around level 12 is when I started getting to Mastery 8 or started doing the Mastery 8 one. Keep in mind you do need a little bit of, you don't really need a crazy amount of gear, but I was able to do Mastery 8 no problem at level 12 when I got Shark at level 12. So that's kind of like the baseline, I guess, for you guys. I'm still doing Mastery 8. I tried Mastery 10 at level 16, and it kind of felt like you needed to do a little bit more damage to a lot of the enemies. So I'd recommend sticking to level 8 from like probably level 12 to 20, maybe. Maybe around 20 is when I'll start going to like Mastery 3. Mastery 10, I mean. And then just keep on increasing. But you don't even really have to. You can just stay on Mastery 8 and just keep grinding. It's a lot of XP, as you can see. And then the more you level up, the more XP you're going to get anyways. So lastly, this is how the mission looks when you go into the incursion mission. It's basically it's like bug farming, basically. And the reason why this is the fastest mission is because you can actually cheese it. So I'm going to show you a couple ways you can do it. I'm playing Shark right now. He's level 17, and keep in mind this is a Mastery level 8 mission. So you can actually melee these enemies off the roof. You don't even have to kill them. You can melee them off the roof by like just meleeing them and then shooting them, right? And when you do that, this will unlock, and then you can just shoot it. You don't even really have to kill the enemy. So you can just keep on running around and just hitting them off the roof of the like away from the crystals or whatever, and you just keep doing this, or you can kill them. I mean, it's not like it's taking forever to kill. uh I might die here soon, but that's just because my character is just low level. That's it. As you can see, it's like it doesn't take forever to kill. You just have to go for these crystals, and once you do that, I'm basically kind of like timing myself right here just to show you guys right quick. So I'm just basically just meleeing them, hitting them off the roof if I can. When they get off the roof, it just like puts them out of proximity from the crystal, and then I'm able to get the crystal quickly. And then I just go over here. I don't even care about killing the enemies, and I just break the inhibitor, and then I move on to the next one, and I just keep doing this. I basically just avoid the enemies for the most part. Whenever I have my special, I use it because it makes it faster to you know, take the enemies out, depending on what you're using, because I think it's different for each character. But you see how like he's away, you see how he's like on this roof right here. If they're basically anywhere away from the crystal, it just lets you shoot the crystal, and it makes it faster for you to what's it called, to shoot it. And that's basically your goal, just to shoot it without even having to kill some of these enemies. You just have to be careful, especially when you're in higher masteries, because there is that boom effect or whatever. So it is kind of annoying. You got to be careful, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter, because if you die in this mode, you just lose 10 seconds of time, and you know, it's not like you're really trying to go for a world record here. You're just basically just trying to level up the character, you know. So that's why I don't really care if I die or what, anything like that. I'm just basically just trying to shoot these crystals. You don't, by the way, if you kill the crystal, you can just go crystal to crystal and then hit the inhibitors. They won't respawn as long as you just, you know, don't let it recharge, I guess. That's basically how the mode works. Obviously, it's going to be easier at lower mastery levels, but as you can see, I'm level 17 doing it on mastery 8, and my gear isn't even like, I haven't even touched the gear. I'm just using the gear that it automatically puts for you when you play, you know, new characters and stuff like that. And I should be done soon. I just need a couple more of these inhibitors. I usually just melee these enemies and take them off the roof, and then as you can see, I didn't even kill that enemy, and I was able to get the crystal. And then I'll go over here. Like I said, I don't even focus on the enemies. I just focus on killing the inhibitor. And then we got one more, I believe, over here. So whenever I have my ultimate, I'll just use it to quickly kill these enemies. And then whenever I have the shield harvest, I'll use that to stay alive a little. And then, yeah, I got the last inhibitor. Not even focusing on the enemies. Going over here. And that pretty much took me, what, like 3 minutes or so? 4 minutes, 3 minutes just to do this mission. Compared to like the other missions that take like, it feels forever. Um, and then you just maneuver to the portal quickly. Don't even worry about any of the enemies if you don't want to. And that's pretty much it. And that's the easiest way to cheese this mission, especially if you're trying to do it at higher levels. You can literally just melee the enemies at higher levels and shoot them and back them off the roof. And it literally is just that simple. And then at the end of the mission report, you'll see that I leveled up from level 17 to 18. And you basically just keep on doing it and doing it and doing it. And pretty much every level, every 3 minutes to 4 minutes, you're gaining a level. So you'll be at level 30 in no time, literally. Hopefully this method helps you guys out. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe, of course. I'll be posting a lot more builds in the future. That's what I'm going to start getting into next.